Welcome to Australia. It's a lovely place, a unique land of wonderful and exotic plants, and just the cutest and furriest little critters. Our native species are some of the most unique in existence, with many of them found nowhere else in the world. Sadly, it got just a bit too warm last summer, and on an extraordinarily hot and dry day, there was a lightning strike at Gospers Mountain. This started a bushfire, which burned wildly out of control, and that created intense electrical storm clouds, which started more fires, and then those fires spread, causing even more fires, and even created fire tornadoes. Yes, fire freaking tornadoes. And Australia's bushland went from lush, beautiful places to, well, this. More than 18 million hectares of bushland burned to ash, and almost 3 billion animals incinerated. Some good news though, we do indeed have survivors. Survivors are confirmed. Hold the applause. Hold. Aussie critters are not quite out of the woods yet. Well, I suppose that metaphor doesn't really work anymore for obvious reasons. Poorly thought out metaphors aside, of the cute furry critters that are still around, most have lost their home, habitat, and supply of food and water. They are still almost a year later experiencing a complete breakdown of the ecosystem which supports and enables them to survive. Putting it simply, they need help. Our help. Desperately. How can we help, you might ask? Well, welcome to the Critters for Critters charity fundraising campaign. It's a fundraising effort by members of the D&D community to raise funds for the Australian Conservation Foundation to help the native wildlife of Australia to recover and survive in their time of need. Best of all, you can help with this. In exchange for funds raised through your generosity to help the wildlife of Australia, I, Kyle Rawlinson, a long-time video game developer and dungeon master, will create new creatures for you to enjoy in your games of Dungeons & Dragons. The number of creatures being created will increase at different fundraising milestones, totaling 260 creatures if our fundraising goal of $44,000 is reached, and even with commissioned artwork if our stretch goal of $77,000 is reached. All of these creatures will be presented in a supplementary rulebook called Kyle's Critter Compendium, with a PDF of the rulebook being sent to everyone who donates $15 or more. Also, just for watching this video, there are 12 creatures waiting for you to download as a gift from us, absolutely free. These creatures are the mythical shadow cats, the feared giant venomous snakes, the ferocious river tigers, and the truly terrifying Hexamestia. And now, here to tell you all about how the funds raised will help, here's Bree from the Australian Conservation Foundation. Take it away, Bree.
Thanks, Kyle. This is an awesome campaign. Hey folks, I'm Bree from the Australian Conservation Foundation. I have the absolute pleasure of working with people like Kyle all the time. People who are passionately raising funds to power our work to protect Australia's beautiful natural environment. And we all love nature in Australia. I love spotting koalas and big old eucalypts, listening to magpies warble in the morning sun, and the awe of ancient landscapes is incredible. Nature's just a part of who we are. But right now, life in Australia is truly in trouble. We're living in a climate and extinction crisis. At a time when we need nature more than ever, Australia is actually a deforestation hotspot, with one of the worst rates of mammal extinction in the world. Unless we can rapidly turn this situation around, we do face a dangerous and uncertain future. So the Australian Conservation Foundation, we're Australia's national environment organisation. It's a people-powered organisation. People who spend their days investigating and exposing corruption and destruction to create real solutions for a better future. People are working every day to push for bold solutions because the problems that we face are big and urgent. ACF uses evidence-based advocacy and common sense to make this world a better place. We speak out for a world where forests, rivers, people and wildlife all thrive together. So when you donate to ACF through the Critters for Critters page, you'll be helping to create laws to protect our plants and wildlife at risk. You'll be protecting the beautiful natural environment that we call home. So thanks for your support and go Critters for Critters!
Thank you, Bree, for that informative explanation. Please donate to Save Australia's Wildlife today and share this with everyone you know. And together, instead of the world's largest bonfire, we can have fun and create some D&D critters to save Australian critters. Thank you for your time and have a great day. Some last minute info which I forgot to add to the video earlier. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, and join the Discord for regular updates and previews of the new creatures. Also, don't forget to download the Sample Creatures PDF. They're a solid example of what the new creatures will be like. Links to all are provided with this video. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day.